Now, factually speaking, no judgment from me, but Hugh Jackman has been plagued with rumors of sexuality throughout his entire career. It has been speculated for a host of reasons, some fair, some not. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is interesting to me, because I have a lot of questions about Ryan Reynolds' bromances, his various bromances over the years. We've talked about him and Jake Gyllenhaal, and obviously this has been a bromance that has been very much thrown in the public's face, and he's always playing this role of kind of making a lot of gay jokes and like trying to normalize all of these gay jokes, but nobody's actually asking him to do that. Now, factually speaking, no judgment from me, but Hugh Jackman has been plagued with rumors of homosexuality throughout his entire career. It has been speculated for a host of reasons, some fair, some not.
What if everything you thought you knew about Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, and Blake Lively was a carefully crafted lie? These three have been Hollywood's golden trio for years. Wolverine, Deadpool, and the Gossip Girl Queen. All smiles and red carpet charm. But behind the laughs and blockbuster hits, something darker's been brewing. Rumors, lawsuits, and leaked secrets are tearing their perfect image apart, and the truth might be more twisted than anyone expected. Let's peel back the curtain on this A-list mess and see who's really pulling the strings.
So apparently, like, junior high kids, they've like leaked all these text messages. And here's one supposedly from Ryan Reynolds.
Hugh Jackman's been a legend since he first slashed his way onto screens as Wolverine. But for just as long, whispers about his personal life have followed him like a shadow. Fans and tabloids have speculated about his sexuality for decades. Some point to his Broadway flair, others to his tight-knit bonds with guys like Ryan Reynolds. Fair or not, the rumors never stuck hard enough to dent his charm. That is, until September 2023, when he dropped a bombshell. After 27 years, he and Deborah Lee Furness were done. The timing raised eyebrows, right in the thick of Deadpool and Wolverine filming. Then came the chatter about Sutton Foster, his Broadway co-star from The Music Man. Insiders claimed their chemistry wasn't just on stage, and suddenly Hugh's split looked less like a quiet drift and more like a scandal waiting to erupt. But that wasn't the whole story.
What's that last line? What's that last line? Oh, he's gay. Oh, yeah, see, straight guys don't say that.
Ryan Reynolds, meanwhile, has built an empire on being the funny, lovable guy next door. His bromances are practically a brand. Jake Gyllenhaal, Hugh Jackman, you name it. He's kissed Andrew Garfield at the 2017 Golden Globes, locked lips with Patrick Warburton for laughs, and played up the gay joke game like it's his superpower. Most fans ate it up as classic Ryan shtick, but lately, people are wondering if there's more behind the bits. Those public pecs, staged or not, keep piling up and the internet's buzzing. Is he just a master of misdirection, or is there a truth he's dodging? The speculation's been simmering for years, but it's about to boil over in ways he never saw coming.
And that's, I'm not some like conservative, and I'm like, men gotta be men. Just straight guys don't say that. And as soon as you look at him in that light, you're like, yeah. And on a side note, I worked in Los Angeles for years and spent a lot of time in West Hollywood doing jobs. Gay guys are great.
Enter the It Ends With Us lawsuit, a legal firestorm that's turned Blake Lively into Hollywood's most polarizing name. Back in December 2024, Blake accused her co-star and director Justin Baldoni of sexual harassment on set. She claimed he created a toxic vibe, and the story blew up. But Baldoni didn't back down. He hit back with a $400 million countersuit, alleging Blake and Ryan teamed up to smear him. The drama's been relentless, with leaked texts and wild accusations flying. Baldoni's team says Ryan berated him, while Blake's painted as the mastermind who tried to edge Justin out of his own movie. By March 2025, this wasn't just a spat, it was a full-on war, and it was dragging in bigger names than anyone expected.
There's nothing wrong with being gay in any way, but he definitely is. Oh, he is.
Because here's where it gets wild. Blake's not just a player in this, she might be the one running the show. Insiders whisper she's been feeding Ryan orders, steering his every move to protect her own own star power. Sources claim she pushed him to flex his muscle on It Ends With Us, rewriting scenes and strong-arming the production to fit their vision. Baldoni's camp even alleges Ryan's nice pool character in Deadpool and Wolverine, with its man bun and social justice jabs, was a dig at Justin, cooked up by Blake to mock him publicly. If that's true, she's not just ambitious, she's ruthless, willing to burn bridges and bury rivals to keep her throne secure. And what happened next would shock everyone.
So when you get a beard, a woman that will disguise your gayness, going younger is better. Not only young, but objectively stupid. She's not very intelligent compared to him.
Hugh Jackman's name popped up in the lawsuit like a plot twist nobody saw coming. By March 2025, Baldoni's lawyers announced they'd depose Hugh, pulling him straight into the chaos. Why? They think he's got dirt on Ryan and Blake from the Deadpool and Wolverine days, when the trio was thick as thieves. Hugh was there for the It Ends With Us premiere, cracking jokes and promo skits with Ryan, back when it all seemed playful. But now, insiders say he's not laughing. Some speculate he feels betrayed. Maybe Ryan didn't fight for him on Marvel gigs, or maybe he's tired of being a pawn in their game. Whatever's driving him, Hugh's testimony could be a ticking bomb, ready to blow the lid off this whole saga.
Gay men they have a light in their eyes that straight men don't have. We don't. There's a twinkle, okay? Gay men look like that. Spend enough time around them, I have great gaydar. Straight men look like that.
Then came the leaks. Texts that hit Ryan's image like a freight train. Piles of messages surfaced, allegedly from Ryan, spilling personal thoughts that don't quite match the goofy Deadpool vibe. One TikTok sleuth pointed out lines that sound suspiciously knowing, hinting at struggles with his identity. Who leaked them? Fingers point to Hugh, the guy with access, and maybe a grudge. Add that to Ryan's history of on-screen kisses, and fans are piecing together a puzzle. Is he panicking because the mask is slipping? The public's starting to see a guy who's not just witty, he might be wrestling with secrets Blake's desperate to keep buried.
And you might go, oh, look at his shirt. Oh, look at his head. No, look at his dead eyes. Straight. Gay.
The fallout's hitting hard. By early 2025, rumors of a Reynolds Lively divorce were everywhere. They dodged the Golden Globes, barely showed up together, and when they did, like at SNL's 50th anniversary, critics said the smiles looked forced. Their once ironclad friendship with Hugh, crumbling. Deborah Lee Furness, Hugh's ex, reportedly feels blindsided too, furious that Ryan and Blake knew about Sutton Foster and didn't warn her. It's a tangled web of loyalty and betrayal, and the cracks are spreading fast. Fans who adored this trio are left wondering, was any of it real?
So that's all that's happening. He's a closeted gay man, and that's just, when you deny yourself that truth, you're just gonna do weird, crazy shit.
Social media has turned into a battlefield. Ryan's nice guy halo is fading. Some call him a narcissist. Others say he's just Blake's puppet. Blake's catching the worst of it, branded a manipulator who'll sacrifice anyone, Justin, Hugh, even Ryan, to stay on top. The It Ends With Us mess has fans digging through old interviews, spotting clues in Ryan's gay joke obsession and Blake's icy control. What started as a lawsuit about a movie's morphed into a full-blown expose on their lives. The public's not just watching, they're picking sides, and the love's drying up quick.
And everyone around you is gonna have a hard time because you're like trying to fit this square piece in a circle.
Straight men have dead eyes. There's nothing behind the eyes. And his assessment is that gay men have a twinkle. And it's very, what he's saying is what I was trying to introduce in a more polite way by taking you guys through these like lavender marriages that actually happen in Hollywood. I know they happen for a fact.
So what's next? Hugh's deposition looms in 2026, and if he talks, it could be game over. Will he spill about Ryan's private rants or Blake's backstage power plays? Baldoni's team wants every text, every call, anything to prove they're the villains here. Blake's fighting to lock it all down, slapping attorney's eyes only tags on documents like her life depends on it. Maybe it does. If Hugh turns on them, or if more leaks drop, this Hollywood empire could collapse. And the biggest question lingers, is Blake's perfect world worth all this chaos?
The Deadpool scene was kind of just a little overdone for me. The relationship with Hugh Jackman was kind of overdone for me. And I just find it hilarious that this guy just looks at the circumstance, reads the messages, and is like, okay, I know what's going on here. All because Ryan is not happy with who he is on the inside. That's really what it comes down to. He is not an honest person with himself. And so he's just become a very vicious person who's lashing out in a variety of ways. Fair reporter privilege, also known as public proceedings or public records privilege, protects news media from libel lawsuits when they publish fair and accurate accounts of official documents or statements.
Here we are watching three icons scramble as their secrets unravel. Hugh Jackman might have lit the match, but Blake Lively's the one fanning the flames, allegedly twisting Ryan's every move to keep her crown. Is she shielding a closeted husband, crushing threats, or just chasing power? The lawsuits, the texts, the broken bromance. It's a spectacle of ambition and deception. And as the dust settles, one thing's clear. If Blake's facade finally cracks, she might not just lose Ryan or Hugh, she could lose everything. What do you think's hiding in those hidden files? Stick around because this story's far from over.